Alright, y'all. Welcome back to another TVRM Coaches and Rolling Stock Descriptions video. Today we're going to be looking at an observation car from the Baltimore and Ohio. And it is a first class car, and it is the Baltimore and Ohio office car number 98. The Eden Isle, I should say. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. Alright, so the Pullman Company built car number 98 in 1917 as a private car for the president of the Baltimore and Ohio Railroad. It features a kitchen, cruise, quarters, dining room, 3 staterooms, a lounge, and the car is appointed with a mahogany and a vermilion oak paneling, brass fixtures, leaded glass interior windows, and area observation platform. Air conditioning was added in 1938, and the railroad updated the 98 in 1955 to include sealed windows, improved climate control, an arched roof, and current interior alterations. The 98 has just undergone restoration to return to its operation in circa 1955 B&O condition. The completed car is available to the public for charter on TVRM's various excursions. The 98 is TVRM's most luxurious car and allows its passengers to ride in a true first-class style reminiscent of a bygone era. So here's a little history about the car. After another reassignment in 1960, the car was sold in 1962 to a member of the Intermountain chapter of the National Railway Historical Society, where it saw continued use on excursion service. And in 1965, the car was sold again to a Chicago insurance executive. Early in 1966, while returning from Florida, it was involved in a rollover derailment that nearly ended its service life. Instead, the decision was made to restore it, and the car spent 6 months in the shop undergoing repairs. Later in the decade, it passed to another private owner, an industrialist and C&O and TP executive who bought the car to Chattanooga and later Atlanta under the care of the Southern Railway System. The Tennessee Valley Railroad Museum acquired office car number 98 in 1977. It soon became one of the most admired cars in the museum's collection. During refurbishment in the early 1980s, the car was named Eden Isle and repainted from Pullman Green to TVRM's Colonial Red. So here's the pictures. Here's the interior. And here's one of the restored staterooms. And this is like the dining area. And here's it in the shops of 2024, the summer of 2024. And this was what it looked like when it first arrived. It was painted in, like I said before, it was painted in TVRM's Colonial Red. And here it is restored, recherishing ceremony. And now the car is painted black in the Baltimore and Ohio colors. So it remains one of the finest examples of private railroad travel preserved at TVRM. So Office Car 98 represents a more important part of American railroad history and a tradition of private rail travel. And during that time, during 2024, the car itself was in the shops for repairs, and it got repainted in the Baltimore and Ohio colors. And it's still running ever since. And it will run on the Somerville steam excursions this summer. And I think so. Yeah, I think so. Along with Office Car 21. Alright, so for specifications, the car is Baltimore and Ohio and Railroad 98. The car type is business private car. Operators of the Baltimore and Ohio Railroad. Intermountain chapter of the National Railway Historical Society, private ownership. Southern Railway, private executive ownership. and now currently owned by the Tennessee Railroad Museum. The builder is the Pullman Company. The date build is 1917. The length of the car is 82 feet and 2 inches. It weighs about 204,000 pounds. And the paint scheme is blue and gray. Baltimore and Ohio blue and gray. Lettered Baltimore and Ohio. And as of right now, the status is operational. And you can certainly see the car in TVRM's display yard. And yeah. Alright, so that'll wrap up another week of TVRM coaches and rolling stock descriptions video. Hope y'all have enjoyed it. Please be sure to like, comment, hit the bell for notifications of new videos, and subscribe. Thank y'all again for watching, and I will see y'all next week.